Hey YouTube, 98 Murray here, doing a video about a pretty interesting little tractor I picked up over the weekend. Something I've never really seen before. So what this is what it started as was a 1977 wheel horse C-120 garden tractor. And a company out of Indiana, I believe it's Indiana, they converted this and other wheel horses, and I think even John Deere's I've seen. They converted it to an airplane mover. So like, you know, the little small airplanes you'd see at small airports, rural airports and stuff. They would use something like this to move the planes in and out of the hangars and stuff like that. And the company that built this, well, they actually got bought by another company, and that company, they still make these today. I believe they're called Tiffin Air, and they still make new versions of this exact thing here. It's built on new John Deere chassis now. Obviously, wheel horses aren't around no more, so they use like an X700 series John Deere's from what I've seen. But it's basically the same idea. This part in the back is basically unchanged from what I can tell online. Just the tractor part's newer. But this little rig, I seen this for sale, pretty local to me. It's only about 30 minutes from where I work, so I thought I gotta have that. It's pretty cool. So I went down and picked it up right after work. The lady I got it from, she said her grandfather, I believe, owned it, and he passed away, so she was just kind of cleaning up, getting rid of all his stuff. He had a barn full of stuff, and this was in there, and they don't know the last time it ran. It doesn't start now, dead battery. The battery's dated 2019, so I don't think it's sat that long. Also, these tires, these are practically brand new D-Stone tires, and D-Stone I know hasn't been around that long, so they've been replaced recently. I don't know why it's got ag tires on the, whatever you call this rear part, the airplane mover part. Everything I've seen online, they have like rib tires or like golf cart tires or something like that. I'm not sure why it has tiller tires on it, basically, but I'll probably change that out. I'll probably, here when I get some time, try to get it running, throw a battery in it, throw some gas in it, just see if it'll just run on its own. It's obviously been very well taken care of, being as old as it is and the condition that it's in. I'm sure it's probably spent most of its life in an airplane hangar, you know, with the plane, and it might have even been run on aviation fuel most of its life. Who knows? It does have an hour meter, and it's only got 143 hours on it, so it's practically nothing. This is almost a brand new machine going off of that figure. The tractor part of it is not terribly modified from what I can tell. It's modified a bit, but it's got the original engine and transmission from what I can see. They are running hydraulics up here too. It's got a hydraulic steering orbital, and then it goes over here to this valve. And the way it steers, as you see here, it's pivoted. It pivots right here in the middle and articulates. So there's two hydraulic cylinders that help it do that. And then that valve is for this cylinder here, which lifts and lowers this cradle. And I'll get y'all down off the tripod and walk around here and show you. But there's like a cradle that'll get the tire of the airplane and pick it up, so you can pull it around with this little tractor. And there's a seat up here, and the way I see it, you sit up here, like the sticker's saying, like the videos I've seen show. You sit up here and drive backwards towards your airplane, and then get your airplane all rigged up, and then you can pull it out. But there's a secondary seat here. I guess if you're going from hangar to hangar or what have you, you can sit down in the regular place and not be driving kind of backwards. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting little tractor. They call it an air horse. The company that did the conversion, they slapped a little decal on there to call it an air horse instead of a wheel horse. So that's kind of cute. But yeah, it's different. So I'm really excited to have it. If anything, it's a really clean, low-hour original paint example of a wheel horse C-120. So that's really cool just in itself, let alone the airplane mover part of it. So I will get y'all down off the tripod, and we'll do a little walk around of it while we still got a bit of daylight here. And yeah, we'll see kind of up close on some of this stuff. So hold on just a second. Alright, I got you off the tripod. I'm going to apologize for the wind noise. I ordered a microphone. It didn't work out anyway. I'm not going to bore you all with those details, but yeah, here's the tractor. And you can see right here, it's not straightened up. It's kind of like it's turned right now. That's just how I pushed it out here. Like I said, it's not running currently, but I haven't tried to get it running, so it might not take much of anything. But yeah, you can see kind of the decals here, Air Horse. all the stickers up on the hood, telling you not to sit on the fenders or the hood, only sit on the cushions that they provide you. And it's got this latch, and I don't know wheel horses well enough to know if this is a factory latch or not. But I could see where they would probably add that, you know. 12 horsepower Kohler, a K301. Original carburetor, look at that, still painted red. That's crazy. Original coil. I don't know why there's a chunk missing out of the flywheel screen here, or why it's kind of damaged around there. I'm not sure. I didn't get the story on why that happened. But, yeah. 2019 interstate battery, so she's not been sat up for too long, it doesn't seem. Also, the pedals modified a bit. I don't reckon wheel horses had pedals like that, so that's a bit different. Probably easier for you to use while you're sitting up on the hood of this thing. And over here on the other side, again, I don't know if this extra bracing is factory. I don't believe it is, just for the fact that it's not painted red, and I don't see why you'd need it on the regular C-120. So, here's the dash. There's our hour meter. You can see 143.8 hours. Wheel horse steering wheels, basically brand new. That thing's in great shape. And this is our hydraulic valve for working our little lifting device, and there's our steering orbital. I know it's hard to see. I'd wait until the end of the day to do this. I just don't have too much time to film these videos with working and all that. And under this little seat cushion, you got where you can check your, transmission fluid and all that. So, but yeah, this big yellow part here bolts on. Again, you can't really see, but it bolts onto the rear axle housing there. And it pivots here in the middle. There's 2 hydraulic cylinders in there. And you got this rear framework. These rear wheels turn as well with when it pivots, they kind of do a little bit of turning too. And there's our cradle for the airplane tire, and it kind of goes out wider and all that stuff. It moves around a bit, so it can accommodate your tire size on your plane. I guess it wouldn't be a very big tire looking at it. It's even got a little light down here for if you're using this thing in the dark, I reckon, or if it's pretty dark in your hangar. So, yeah. It's a pretty interesting little tractor. No front axle, of course. It's not really needed the way this is set up, where you just kind of balances, or not balances, but it has all the weight on the back, because there's not. I guess the front end's lighter. I will say that rear part is very heavy. It's a good chunk of iron back there. So, yeah. Pretty cool little rig. I'm gonna, like I said, try and get it running here soon, and when I do, I will do a video driving it around, showing y'all how all the hydraulics work and how you drive this silly thing. So, and I'll be doing that on a weekend day where I've got more light, not a weekday like today. Hopefully it won't be as windy either. Seems like every time I go to do a video, it decides to be windy. So, but yeah, that's a little device there. Appreciate y'all watching. If you got anything to say about this little tractor, or anything else you want to see in particular about it, let me know. I'll do my best to show it in a future video. So, but anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.